death sentence for Ukraine, nuclear tsunami, and Britain's Storm Shadow decision is irresponsible. Those are the explosive warnings from Finnish politician Armando Meima after the latest coalition of the willing meeting in Kyiv. But what exactly has triggered the alarm? 3 developments stand out: Finland expanding drone production with Ukraine, Germany accelerating missile rearmament, and Britain reportedly moving toward licensed Storm Shadow production in Ukraine. The most sensitive issue is Britain's Storm Shadow missiles. Meima claims London is prepared to allow Ukraine to produce the long-range weapons under license. He argues this could strengthen Kyiv's ability to conduct strikes deeper inside Russian territory, and says Britain would find it increasingly difficult to claim it is merely supporting Ukraine from the sidelines. His warning, deeper Western involvement could invite a stronger Russian response and widen the war.
The decision of UK to allow the production of Storm Shadow missiles to Ukraine is simply irresponsible. What London is asking is the permission to strike deep inside Russia and be directly involved in the war. If I were in UK officials, I will seriously start considering the risks and dangers of a nuclear tsunami.
Finland is also moving beyond conventional military aid. During President Alexander Stubbs' Kyiv visit, Finland and Ukraine signed defense agreements involving military drone production. According to figures cited by Meima, around 90% of production would remain in Ukraine and 10% in Finland. He also puts Finland's military assistance to Kyiv at around $4.1 billion. For Meima, this shows Finland's role evolving from weapon supplier to part of Ukraine's defense industrial network. Then there is Germany. Meima says Berlin is preparing an additional $12 billion for heavy rearmament involving American, Israeli, Ukrainian, and British defense companies. The plans reportedly include long-range missile capabilities, while Germany is also pursuing a hypersonic missile program for the longer term. The significance is bigger than Ukraine. Germany is rebuilding military capacity on a scale that could reshape Europe's security architecture.
The military support by Western leaders would have reached this extent of crossing those that were the red lines by Russia, and now we have reached a point that those red lines seems to be completely crossed at all levels. I mean, it's left only to provide Ukraine with nuclear weapons, and then we have really crossed all the possible lines, because Ukraine has been receiving some of the best weapons from the warehouse of NATO, so from long-range missiles and so on, and now this military support is not stepping down but is stepping up, and it's continuing. And I'm afraid, I've been repeating this many times, but the more military support we give to Ukraine, the more retaliation it will be coming from Russia.
Meima argues these moves show Europe is preparing for a long-term confrontation with Russia, not simply helping Ukraine negotiate from a stronger position. European governments, however, present military support as deterrence and a way to prevent further Russian aggression. So the real question is, does more military capacity strengthen Europe's security or increase the risk of direct NATO-Russia escalation? With drones, Storm Shadows, and longer-range missiles entering the picture, that debate is becoming increasingly difficult to ignore.